Greetings, sports fans. This is George with Custom Tied Flies and Guide Service. We're going to do a tutorial on the custom tied version of the Hare's Ear blowtorch. The ingredients are: the hook is a standard Shank 60-degree jig hook. Here I'm using Montana Fly Company 7203. The bead is tungsten. This is Nature Spirits 3.3 millimeter in copper. Thread is Danville Fly Master. This is 140 denier in tan. The tail is this cool stuff called Glow Bright. Excuse me, in fluorescent orange. Then the rib is flashabou from Hedron in pearl. The body is Hareline Hare's Ear HD4. And collar is Hareline's CDC in slate gray. So I'm going to tie this in pieces like I usually do. I'm also going to put a little lead wire as a peg in under the bead to kind of hold it in place. Just build me a little thread ramp right here. Finish the thread base. Okay, so I have taken the Glow Bright and just cut off a piece about a foot long and folded the ends to each other. So I'm going to attach the first set of ends about midway. Then I'm going to fold it over. And that way when you snip those off about a gap width, and you can take your little wire brush here and stroke those out, and you got your little tail there. Then I just put a little whip finish on there. Paint that with some head cement underneath. Let that sit off to dry. And once it's dried, put it back in the vise. Take my tie in about midway. I got my little pearl flashabou here. Get that tied in. I like to tie that in so it hangs off the far side, because I'm going to counter wrap it. My hare's ear dubbing. I'm going to try to get a tapered body up to the bead. Remember, little wisps, a little bit at a time. It's easier to put it on than it is to take it off. All right. A couple of half hitches. Swing my cradle over. Go for my rib. Now my CDC. Now in order to get this the right width, I stroke the fibers back just like I would on a wet fly, and then I take a pair of long nose scissors and I trim so that the fibers are a 1/4 inch or a little better off of the stem. Want to make sure that your thread is as flat as you can get it, so you have more surface area biting into the stem of the CDC feather. And just lick your fingers and give that 2 or 3 wraps. And then you're going to finish that off with a little more hare's ear dubbing, just enough to hide your ends. and do a wet whip with some UV resin. And there you have it. Here's your blowtorch. So this has been George with Custom Tied Flies and Guide Service. You can see, please like and subscribe to this YouTube channel for lots of other tutorial videos. You can also find me on the internet at www.custom-tied.com. That's CUSTOM-TIED.com. Have a splash. Don't forget the dash. Happy tying.